People, welcome back to another show. Tonight, I'll give you a match preview for Saturday's game between Newcastle and Chelsea at St James's Park. It's going to be another tough game for us. We go into the game still looking for our first win, and how difficult it's going to be against a Chelsea team who's playing really, really well. So, yeah, it's going to be so tough. If you do like the video, could you please smash the likes up, subscribe if you're new, and also leave a comment in the live comments as well. So it'd be very much appreciated, guys. So, yeah, I mean, we're going into this game, like I said, not winning a game this season. And obviously, Steve has been sacked. Graham Jones is getting in training every day for this match on Saturday. And if we look at the record between these two teams, especially St James's Park, we haven't got a bad record against them, really. I mean, ask Jose Mourinho. He struggled to get some wins against us, especially St James's Park. But last season, we got beat by 2-0 by Frank Lampard's Chelsea at the time, where Timo Werner ripped us a good one, and I don't think he'll be playing on Saturday. So, yeah, it's going to be real tough. I just got the latest news on the betting for the job at Newcastle United, and it seems to me that Jardine, he used to be at Monaco, won the French title with Monaco, is the new favourite apparently, and he's managing the club at this moment in time. There could be a link between this Saudi club and Newcastle United. What can I say? What can I say? I mean, is he seriously? Is there a serious contender for the Newcastle job? We'll have to wait and see. But I'll be amazed if it was him. But we don't know who's going to be the manager in Newcastle United. No one hasn't got a clue. I mean, all these names being linked out, yeah, we've been linked to about 25 of them. And they still haven't made a decision yet. Shame, because we need someone in as soon as possible. But we've got to be patient, like Daniel said before. So I'll go through the comments here. And I've got Why Not? Big up, Johnny Lad. Big up to you, my guy. And also got evening to you, Daniel. Hope you're okay. And as well, a draw. Well, I take a draw, given the circumstances in a minute. But I take a draw, but really, I just can't see him getting it from this game. Chelsea are the real deal at this moment in time. I got me and Jetta. Thanks for coming on with it. And yeah, I think Chelsea will have too much quality and loss for us. They're a double upon ASM, and that cuts the supply to Callum Wilson. It's going to be tough. I think Chelsea will make it difficult. Not only that, I'm going to be real. I think Thomas Tuchel is going to set his team up to stop ASM. He's a damn good manager, and he knows what he wants. He's very, very, very driven. And not only that, he's absolutely amazing manager, him. I mean, why do you not go for him a couple of seasons ago? I just never know. Never know. And I think Jardine's fake news. Could well be. And Newcastle should go for Sarri. I don't think he'll leave Lazio anytime soon. He's just joined him, by the way, but I just cannot see him leaving Lazio. And if I'm honest with you, I think he'll stay in Italy now. But that's just how it is. We had a chance before, but at the time, he's too ambitious for Ashley anyway, let's be real, at the time. But would I take Sarri? I take him in a heartbeat, because he knows how to play great football, let's be real. And I do love the way he plays Sarri ball at Napoli, when he got 90 points. And that would have been enough to win the Scudetto. But Juve were too good on the day. Could you believe that? But when he beat Juve that time, Napoli was back in the title race, but Juve just pulled away, didn't they? They were just too good, even they lost at home. I was like, Daniel, hiya, John. Hope you're okay. Daniel, just can't wait to see you on Saturday. It'll be fun. I think it'll be absolutely amazing to see you for the first time. And yeah, like I said, if you want the autograph, you're welcome to it as well. And Miron injured, right? I didn't know that, but we'll probably find out from Graham Jones tomorrow, man, because he's got him training 5 days this week, which I think is fantastic. Once and for all, and it is what it is. And I've got again, my name is pronounced Menjita. Sorry about that. That's a Jedi, didn't I? Menjita. Mr. Sinclair, thanks so much. John would do. And why not Pellegrini for manager? Excuse me. He's at Real Betis at the minute, isn't he? So I don't think he'll come back to England anytime soon. And he's done bits at Man City, but it just didn't quite happen at West Ham United, by the way. Do smash the likes up, by the way, and do subscribe if you are new. And there's always for you guys to come on my channel always welcome to. Just gone to the latest Newcastle team line up there. Yeah, it seems to me that Dubravka could well be back. That's according to the rumours. And if he does come back, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Because he's badly missing the goal, misses leadership in the goal, and is commanding in the box as well. What Cardalo is clearly lacking at this moment in time. I'm not against Cardalo. I'm not going to cuss him out. But listen, end of the day, I think he'd be better off moving on, to be fair, because we're the richest club in the world and we need a decent backup to Martin. And, excuse me, and also Dummett is still out injured as well. That's the latest I'm hearing as well. And if I was Graham Jones, I'll play a 4-2-3-1. And for me, but I don't think Graham Jones will play that way. But for me, Shelby's suspended. He's got a ridiculous sending off, by the way. He's a liability. I would never have him play for Newcastle United again, in my opinion. Yeah. I want to see Fierce out on the wing, not in central mid. And if Almiron's available, then I like to see him as the 10 role, yeah, where he's best at, or playing wide on the left. No, personally, I'd play Almiron as the 10 role, ASM on the left-hand side, yeah. And then Face on the right, even though he had a poor game last week, but that's not his fault because he's played in the wrong position, let's be real. And up front is our main man, and that's Callum. What else can I say? And yeah, I'd definitely 4-2-3-1, and I'll just go there and Daniel. Those are funny names. It's not Maninit. Yeah, say that for the Horseman show, by the way. Say for the Horseman show on Monday. It'd be more of a laugh. I've got to see you on Saturday, John. You will do, Lee. You will do. I look forward to that. That's my boyfriend, Lee, John. Daniel, just cannot wait to see you both. Do you know what? It'd be fantastic to see you guys. In fact, if you do see us on Saturday, come up to say hi to us. I won't bite. You know, having that sort of thing. And yeah, big up to you all. And Dummett is rubbish. How does he still like to play for you? Listen, Dummett, for in my opinion, sort of thing, might be 30-year-old, but I tell you what, he gives us all. I mean, last season against Southampton, I thought he was decent. I mean, he threw himself, put a body on the line. That's what you need. Someone with a bit of heart, a bit of passion, and a bit of style. Yeah? Long term, may not be the answer, but he gives us all, Paul Dummett. And I do like Paul Dummett, by the way. Whether it be in the start next season under an elite manager, we just never know. We'll see. Wait and see. Eden, my guy, big up to you, Rob. Hope you're okay. And yeah, big up to you, and hope you're fine. 2-0 to the tune. I hope you're right, but and now I've got Daniel going for 2 and to us, John. Let's hope you're right as well, Daniel. It's not wrong being positive. Positive's a good thing, you know, because at the end of the day, we had Steve Bruce and Mike Ashley. Let's be real. People were bitching and mourning every single day. Don't get us wrong. I was like that as well, by the way. Yeah, I wasn't very happy. But listen, we've got a club back. Everyone should be happy now. Yeah, everyone should be happy. Everyone should be blessed. Everyone should be over and new. Happy days. Then I've got the black and white knight, red card for Chelsea in the first 5. I hope. Football amazes us. You never know what's going to happen. I hope we don't, but I reckon go 5 at the back. I think 5 at the back, Daniel, you know me, does not work for me at all whatsoever. How many games have we been winning playing 5 at the back? Not very many. I want to see changes. If it goes 4-2-3-1 and it gives a real go and then we get beat, you know what? I'll accept that because we changed it up and we're giving it a go. If you're going to keep playing the same formation week in, week out and you get beat, then the knives will be out, but not on Graham Jones because Graham Jones is a Geordie and he's doing his best and he will give us all. And I hope he stays in Newcastle if and when the new manager comes in as well. So, yeah, fair shout, Daniel. I hope we don't, but we can go out. I read that. I got Patsy all into Newcastle. No, he should be staying at Man U. He's doing a good job there. You know what I mean? And the fans having a go at him, especially all it out people, are an absolute disgrace. Honest to God, they really, really are. And fans might see in the match on Saturday. I hope you do, Robbo. Please come to us and have a nice sort of thing all the time. I'll go for 1-0 ASM winner. Stadium roof comes off. Siren Max goes right. Yay! God! Yes! That's what I love. That's how we roll, baby. And do smash the likes up, by the way. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. I've got 1,123 subscribers, so I've really made up. I want to get 1,500 before I go to Italy in a couple of weeks' time, November the 19th. That's where I'm going to go. And I want to get 2,000 by Christmas time. That's how we roll, don't we, guys? Even John, hope you're well. Hope I'm fine, Paul. And fair like comment. Yeah, listen, I mean, I'm not going to cuss him out, yeah? I mean, he's good to be around to change dressing rooms as well. He's a decent lad. So, like I said, I mean, my opinion, I think he'll play 4-2-3-1 for Newcastle. I mean, I'm going to go for the team who I play. Again, it'll be Ingo, the bracket if he's fit. The back four will be Managerial. I'm going to go with Fabian Shah. I'm going to give Jamal Lascelles one last chance to fix up. If he doesn't, get him dropped. And I'll bring in Jamal Lewis. That's the back four. I just can't see it happening anytime soon. And the two holding midfield is Isaac Hayden. He needs to fix up, by the way. He needs to fix up very quickly. He's been having a poor season for me. Yeah. So it'll be him. And I hate to say it, it'll probably have to be Sean Longstaff in there. Again, he needs to fix up as well, by the way, because he's having a poor season. And gives the ball away very cheaply, passes sideward, backwards sort of thing. Then again, he could surprise in that. And then the three behind the strikers will be first on the right. Number 10 will be Miggy, if he's fit. And then Ace on the left-hand side. And up front will be Callum Wilson. That is going to be me 5. And then for Chelsea, Lukaku is still out. He's injured. Werner's out injured, thank God. But then again, if that's why who's injured, Chelsea Football Club are always ready. Everything is there. And also unavailable, I just mentioned the two names. Questionable, it could be Apiliqueta, injured. Christensen, injured. Kante, fitness test. Loftus-Cheek, injured. Pulisic, injured as well. So Chelsea's got some injury problems at the minute, but they have got some wonderful players there as well. I do like Jorginho, by the way, in midfield. He is quality now in the midfield. Let's be real. Mason Mount, outstanding. He's one of the best young players in this country, now. Edouard Mendy is in goalkeeper, top class him, top class. And I'm going to go for the teams, by the way, for Chelsea, which is a possible, by the way. Don't quote us on that, by the way. It'll be Mendy in goal. They're going to play 3 at the back. Is Rudiger, who I rate very highly. He's out of contract at the end of the season. Newcastle fans, would you take him? I would, 100%. I'll probably get laughed at by Paul, but it's 100%. Definitely big up to him. Excuse me, does come up. Thiago Silva gets better and better with the age. Follows career at AC Milan. What a defender, him. And then Apiliqueta, if he's fit. That would be the 3 centre-halves. The wing-backs will be Ryan James, who I rate very highly, and Ben Chilwell as well. There's Reece James, by the way, I do apologise. In the midfield, it'll be Jorginho, Kante if he's fit, Mount, and then Sajic and Havertz up front. What a quality team they got. Havertz, what a player. He's fixed up as well. First couple of months, he just didn't get into the game, but listen, he has been absolutely fantastic since then. He's scored some cracking goals, by the way. And what do you think, this Chelsea fan? Do you think we're good enough to beat Chelsea? Do you think we're going to cause a shock? You never know. I'm just going to go some Twitter messages as well, by the way. I do believe that my big guy paused here as well. If I can find it. Got to watch out for Bass as well, by the way. Let's have a look. Yeah, he just Paul, so I fell for that one as well, sort of thing. Paul, what are you like, man? I know you do this. Oh man. Listen, it's all about having fun. That is the main thing. I got Lee. You're going to a game in Italy. It's quite a possibility, sort of thing. Like, could either go to Lazio Juve, or it could be a second division game, which I haven't done before, which I like to go to. So it's one of the two. I just do not know yet. But I'll keep you posted on that one. Bring Brucey back. I take Fiona Bruce rather than Steve Bruce, by the way. You know what I mean? Steve Bruce is in the history books. He is done. Yeah? He's gone. He doesn't exist in Newcastle anymore. You know what I mean? Should have got rid of him last season, by the way. I take out. The best young coach in world football, I heard people cry. I heard that as well. I think Julian Nagelsmann will have something to say about that. Let's be real. He's the best young coach in world football. Not Mikel Arteta. He's still got a long way to go. Mind you, he went for a job, which is a huge job. It was a huge gamble, but let's be real. He seems to be turning it around. But that doesn't mean to say he is the best young manager in world football. He's not. And I've got Daniel Mason Mount on worried about. Scored 3 last weekend. Yeah, he's on fire. He is on fire. This is the thing. My only concern is, will Graham Jones couldn't play 5-4-1? If he does that, then he's just, defeating the object, really. But again, we've got to see what happens on that one. But I wouldn't play 5-4-1. In fact, I would never play 5-4-1 ever again. There's no way. And please don't pick John Linton. Yeah, don't pick him. It's like playing with 10 men. And all he's doing a good job. Nah, John, you're kidding. Listen, he's got you top 5, top 6 at the minute, yeah? It's the players that's letting him down badly, right? And, he'll turn it around, Oli. He'll definitely turn it around. But if he gets a sack, right, who's going to come in? Conte will not come in mid-season, yeah? Zinedine Zidane would never, ever come in, play for England again, come managing England. He's made that pretty clear before. He will not do it. Do you know what I mean? Diego Simeone, yeah? Class manager. He's on £35,000 a year. The highest paid manager in world football. If anyone don't know this, just going to get this right up again, 2 seconds. There you go. Got my green screen on as well. But if I had my green screen on, I can't use the microphone, but you can still hear us loud and clear, baby. I've got, hopefully, he all scored, but out, Daniel. We'll see. And then we've got Daniel again. If people say Boost did a good job at Newcastle, us doing a fab job at Man U. Oh, man. This is the thing, right? I mean, I would love to do the Twitter Muppet show again, right? And exposing people, right? Again, all these pundits are digging out Oli, yeah? Saying he's under pressure. He's got to be sat. If he doesn't get it right, he's got 3 games to go, etc. Guess what? Listen, who are you going to get? He's going to get you top 4 this season if you let him carry on. You know what I mean? Yet, these same pundits are saying that Steve Bruce has done a wonderful, wonderful job with the money he got. Even though I get me mates, so we're saying exactly the same thing. Yeah? 7 wins from 38 tells you the whole story. Also, I'm getting people saying about Bruce, saying that he didn't stand a chance as soon as he walked through the door. Let's be real. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, Jeff. So I got Lee again. Okay, we're not allowed to mention Bruce again. Mention what you want. Mention what you want of the season. I will not worry about Mount. Kovacic, GMs is more of a threat. He's a decent young player. He really is. I mean, fantastic win back. He really is a fantastic win back. I mean, he has learned. He has come a long way, that kid. I've written very highly. And he scored against Arsenal, by the way, as well. I remember that. I was at a quiz league at Lee Gunner's watch along, and he scored that goal, and then he was absolutely furious. He was just laughing. Big up to Lee Gunner, top guy, and he's got suspended from his Twitter account, by the way, because someone cussed him out. Now he is suspended, and it seems to me that he laughed about it. So, yeah, it is what it is. Now I've got Jordy Ian, big up to you, my guy, and the rumour are bad with managers. Now, what's going to be like near January? Transfer window, we're already being linked to every player. Exciting, eh? It certainly is, but we've got to wait till January, though, Ian, because at the minute, we need a manager first. I mean, there's no rumours saying that Jardine is for the Newcastle job, yeah? I said it before. If you're going to go for a manager, find a number 1 choice. I've always said this. Do you know what I mean? If it happened in Italy or Spain or Germany or abroad, and they set a manager, they would have got someone else in either on the same day or tomorrow. Yeah. But again, you've got to be patient. They got to make a decision very, very quickly. And we got to be patient at the same time. So it is what it is. I worry about everyone when we play a Kieran Clark defence. Kieran Clark, I will not have in Newcastle again. He's finished. The guy is finished. Let's be real. If that upsets a lot of people, I do apologise, but I'll be real. He ain't good enough for the Premier League anymore. You know, I tell you what, Havertz to have him on toast, and if Lukaku play, oh my God, which I doubt you will, then we'd be absolutely slain because Lukaku's one of the world's best players, yeah, and he is absolute a beast. Do smash the likes up, by the way, and do subscribe if you are new. And I've noticed I get a lot of people watching my channel, but they're just not subscribing. Please do so. It helps the channel grow. And then I can do some more bits. But I've got some projects to do as well, especially in the summer. I will do like a combined 11 as well, where we go good players coming through. and I'm going to do the transfer updates as well, live as well. So I've got a couple of days off next week, by the way. I've got a Friday off next week, and then I've got a Monday and Tuesday off the following week after that. So I'll be doing 2 streams on those days. So please keep your eyes peeled for that. And Matt Ritchie has no legs. He's not good enough. He's absolutely awful. Him. I wouldn't say awful. I love his passion and idea that, but I think he's finished at 32 at left back. Not for me. Would you play Shelby, John? We was bad 10 minutes. I wouldn't. Daniel, he's finished a couple of years again. Rafa Benitez, I mean, if anyone don't know, right, John Shelby tried to tell Rafa what to do, right? Rafa also had a knowledge that he was dropped. He tried to sell him a couple of years ago when he was there, and they couldn't sell him because why? There's 80,000 reasons why they couldn't get rid of him. And no one pays wages, by the way. He's finished, me. He's finished. I'm sorry. But who decision to give him that new contract 18 months ago need their heads examined, because that is absolutely horrendous decision there. Horrendous. But listen, to your question, Daniel, definitely not. He's got no legs. It's hollow passing. I'm sorry. It's just not good enough for me. Sorry, he's done. I want a complete overhaul of that squad in January. I want to see it. Joe Linton can go. Jet Henry can go. Kraft can go. Richie can go. Clark, yeah? Lascelles, I'll put Lascelles on that list as well. Not good enough for me. I want to see 2 new defenders there. Conor Cody, yeah? And James Tarkowski in defence. I want to get James Ward-Prowse as well, by the way, in the midfield. Someone, a dead ball specialist. We ain't got that at the club at all whatsoever, yeah? So I've got some more comments on the way. I've got, why not? Richie, Buddy, Newcastle, hold on to some rubbish, you know. Yeah. He's not been good this season. Let's be honest. Dead ball is poor. His free kicks is awful. His corners, oh my God. How long have they been training, man? Oh, rest me kiss. Clark and Richie cannot defend for Toffee. That's from Lee. Yep, it's going to take a while to get the Deadwood UTR. The thing is, so whoever comes in as new manager, right, will sort that out in no time whatsoever. Whoever's not in the plans, I suggest look for new clubs very quickly and don't hang on, because at the end of the day, it's not going to be healthy for the new players that's come in. John, Steve has been moved to every single club. He has been, not just at Newcastle. I totally agree, Gary. Totally agree. I mean, was it 10 clubs? And what's he won in his career? Nout. He hasn't won a trophy as manager. However, he's a world-class defender when he was playing for Man United, and he just cannot transform that to the players. He's finished at the club. He's finished as manager, I'm telling you. I don't think he'll ever manage again. And even to you, Tom, we hope you're okay, mate. And I hope you're blessed, and I hope you're happy, and I hope you're having fun today on a Thursday. Weekend's coming up soon. And yeah, I hope you thank you. I hope you don't play Richie left back. If you're going to play Richie, I'll play him on the right side of midfield where he's made his name, not a left wing back. He'll be knackered after 60 minutes, by the way. And Daniel said, according to pundit, Steve Bruce is a world-class manager. Just make sure he doesn't come to Italian league, by the way. Do you know what I mean? Make sure he doesn't come to Serie A. Because if he does, they turn him into bolognese sauce. That's all I can say on that one there. Sorry, Billy, I missed your comment, by the way. Hope you're okay, Billy. Big up to you, mate. Relax legs in midfield. I hope Joe Willock can get his tour right with the rest. He's getting unlike the previous manager who's played him injured. Exactly. If he's fit, whack him in. Play him. You have to. Steve Bruce is 4th for choice now. Barca, man. Yay! Do you know what? I'm going to get Barca a ring. Right? Barca, how you doing? Steve is available, by the way. Okay, let us know. Catch a bit. They're going to let us know. That, yeah, Barca, Steve Bruce. I don't think it's all bacon over in Barca, by the way. Paella, yes. All these Spanish talents out there. You never know. Never done Barca, but I'd love to do Barca. Either way, I'd like to see Jamal left back. I'll do so, Dan. I'm hoping there's not going to be a cricket score at the weekend, Tom. I don't think it will be, mate. But if we defend stupidly, it could well be. And on Tonga, John tonight, we're linked to Dele Alli. Would you take him? Me, personally, I wouldn't. I mean, he's gone backwards for a couple of years now. Since Pochettino left the club, he has not been the same player at all whatsoever. So I wouldn't have Dele. But if he does come, I'm going to have to back him, aren't I? I've got to back him playing the black and white shirt. But for me, there's better out there. Let's be real. There's better out there. And even to you, my guy, hope you're okay. Got Daniel, make sure you don't do a port and get in the parking ticket on Saturday, John. I won't. I'm careful how I park my car, you know. I know exactly where to park it. I will not get a ticket. And I've got Mark as well. I'll tell you what, Mark's a fantastic guy. One of the guys I'd like to meet for a chat. I think he's a good guy. And Ali, John, I think you can nick a goal or two against Chelsea Saturday. Well, I hope you're right there. But how did Brentford not score against Chelsea and Brentford? Well, haven't Chelsea scored, but men kept up the man of the match performance, many world-class keeper. I mean, the fact is, Brentford did everything correct, just couldn't score. We got to do the same. We got to get this boys final third and actually hurt them and have a go at them. Do you know what I mean? That's what we need to do. But we cannot be cautious. I want to have a go. If we get 3-0, 4-0, having a go, so what? We've tried. All I want is a team that tries. What if Newcastle plays 3-4-3? I'll play 3-4-3 all day long. And who will be Barca's new manager? Could affect our new owners want. Well, it could be right. I heard Xavi's name's been mentioned, by the way. But if I was Xavi, I'd leave her a couple more years because Barca haven't got any money. And if he goes there and he doesn't get in Champions League, that could ruin his legacy. And that's the problem. So I do love Xavi when he's a player. He was absolutely amazing for Barca. The midfield dynamo can pass. He keeps things moving alongside Iniesta. Listen, absolutely amazing player him. But if I was Xavi, I wouldn't go yet. But for me, if I was a Barca fan, I would go for someone called Marcelo Gallardo, who's managing River Plate in Argentina. Managed him for 7 years, and he's won the title for the first time for a while. And there's nothing left for him there. So I think Gallardo should be the man for Barcelona. And if you haven't heard of him, yeah, I think he's played for Monaco, if my memory serves us right. Got Tom go for 2 win with Isaac Hidden and get the win at the 90th minute. Well, Brighton does strike twice, but not this time. Not under Tuchel, by the way. But if he does that, cool. Newcastle can get Koeman or Roberto Martinez. Koeman, definitely nowhere. He's boring. He just plays boring football. Listen, whoever gets him in the Premier League, you've got a safe pair of hands there, yeah? Southampton, he did fantastic Southampton, yeah? But I do not want Koeman. No way. I mean, let's be real. Plays boring football, you know what I mean? But he'd probably get a job somewhere else, but probably for a national team. That's my opinion. And I've got Billy as well. He might get away when Richie plays the left wing back this weekend. Given Chelsea attack the flanks with James and hopefully ASM keep him back. Yeah, totally agree. My opinion is I think we may need to keep an eye on Reece James because he is absolutely fantastic. I mean, one of the best young right backs in the country in my book. And for me, it just gets better and better and better. He should be, in my opinion, the number 1 right back for England. We don't want Koeman, no thank you. Dan, I'll review either way. And that Paulo Fonseca is my number 1 choice. Well, what I'm hearing, the latest I've heard from this guy is he could be out of the race, you know. He was odds-on favourite. There was evens favourite. Now he's slipped down to 2nd and 3rd favourite. Because if they really wanted this guy, he would have been here. He would have been here by now. Let's be real. Because he does want to come to Newcastle. I think the Portuguese people are drumming it up to say that he'd like to take the Newcastle job. And there are some quality candidates out there. But I say it again, if you want number 1 choice, get your number 1 choice. But I will not rule out Rafa, you know. There's something going on there. Because they lost the last 2 home games. The fans are giving them stick now. But at this moment in time, we'll just wait and see. But strange things has happened. But if Rafa came back, I wouldn't complain. But at the same time, I think his new board, we want to get an exciting manager sort of thing. I mean, with Rafa, you know what you're going to get. And I just hope some finished business. I know people like Holly Blades who would love to get Rafa back. Baza would love to get Rafa back. I don't mind Rafa sort of thing, you know what I mean? And he knows Newcastle. He gets Newcastle. And let's hope that if he does come back, I will have no issues at all whatsoever. But I'm sure these new owners have got someone in mind. Got Billy as well. I think we were linked to Gallardo as a player many years ago. I can remember that, by the way. I think he'd been lit for the Premier League. He's a great passer of the ball. Free kicks are absolutely outstanding. I do like him. And then you've got, why not, Guna fan, Hattenhussel. Again, I wouldn't mind taking Hattenhussel in that. I wouldn't mind taking him at all. He is a damn good manager, but he's not being backed properly. Yeah, I mean, at this moment in time, with Huso, he plays some cracking football. It's been evident against us early in the season. They took us apart in the first half, by the way, and they played some cracking stuff. But does he need a new challenge? I don't know. He seems very happy there. Then again, he got beat 9-0 twice off Leicester and Man U in the past, yeah? But they could have sacked him, but they didn't sack him. Do you know what I mean? But listen, they got a credible draw at the Etihad early in the season. So when I take him, I will not rule this guy out at all whatsoever. And then I got Ian again. Newcastle 3, Chelsea 0. Newcastle 0, Chelsea 3. In my dreams and more than likely reality. Oh, man. Do you know what it is, right? I mean, the good thing is, though, it's going to be a sellout on Saturday at St. James's, and all the home games will be sellouts no matter what. But we shall see. I hear people talking about Lampard. In my opinion, that is like nominating yourselves for relegation, dead manager. Personally, I wouldn't take Lampard because he managed a big club in Chelsea. Yes, he knows Chelsea in and out. What happened with him? First season, got on the top, got him fourth just. But the following season, when he had money to spend, he just could not, sort the team out sort of thing, function it right. And then Tuchel comes in and had to sort the mess out, won the Champions League with Lampard's team. Oh, man, with the millions we've got, if you can get in the top 4 next 3-4 seasons, we're definitely going to be elite manager, elite fans, like us, of course. I got Johnny B. I hope you're okay. Do subscribe, John, if you can. And Newcastle are going to get murdered on the weekend. Bring back Rafa or Potter for me. Yeah. Excuse me. I tell you what, though, I can't see Potter coming because he likes Brighton too much. Do you know what I mean? He's got a long-term contract and he's got a project going there in a minute. He'll not walk away from Brighton. There's no way. And that's Rafa. Don't be surprised if they're talking to Rafa. You just do not know what's going on. Really, really don't. And that is the bottom line there. And I just think if it's going to be Rafa, I tell you what, he's coming up here with a better atmosphere, with ambitious people, and he's got all that money to spend, and he'll know exactly who to buy. He might get a couple of players from the Italian market. You just never know. Have I got a comment here? So look at. Yes, I have. I got Johnny B. Another Johnny B. And hope you're okay, John. Hope you're blessed, and I hope your dreams are realised, the ambition is there, etc. John, do you think Staveley and the rest are trying to buy Rafa out of his contract? That seems weird. As for they're holding out and trying to get him back. He has some bad results. He has indeed, especially 2 games at home. And the one against Watford was pretty bad, wasn't it? Had it been for Newcastle, we'd not got beat 5-2 at Watford. There's absolutely no way. We'd not have lost that game. But for me personally, he should never gone to Everton in the first place. Yeah, I was worried about his legacy at Liverpool, by the way. Do you know what I mean? Yes, he's got a home in rural. Yes, he lives in Liverpool in rural with his lovely wife. But listen, end of the day, he chose to go to Everton on a 3-year deal. And I'm thinking, has it been a mistake? You just never know. I can see something's happening. If you just waited a couple more months, then believe you me, I think Rafa Benitez would have been our manager by now. And I've got Johnny B. already subscribed. John, bless you, my guy. Thanks so much indeed, mate. And big up to you. Big up to Daniel again. I take Rafa back like I love him. Rafa being back will be a different type of gravy. Yes, he would change that team. And he would bring in an elite striker. He would bring in an elite midfield. He would bring in an elite back 4. And let's be real, right? My only concern, I heard people saying on social media that Rafa comes in, he'd be bye-bye ASM. I don't believe that for a second. I think ASM will flush playing under a world-class manager in Rafa. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, it could be happening. It could be happening. And I'm going to read John's comment in a minute. And I've got Derek as well. Hope you're okay, mate. Potter likes training donkeys on a Brighton beach. Oh, man. That's absolutely brilliant. What a brilliant tweet, by the way. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, you're safe because you're miles and miles away from Graham, by the way. Do you know what I mean? You ain't going to hear that. He might be training. The Everton fans are against him already. Doesn't look good. Then I've got Ginger as well. First of all, Ginger, I did block you last week by mistake. I do apologise. But listen, John, are you saying that we're getting Rafa back? Of course, he's not. I didn't say we're getting Rafa back at all. What I'm saying is that could we get Rafa back? It's a possibility of getting him back. Just had a message on the comments saying that are they going to back his contract? You just never know. You never know. We'll see what happens on that one. But anything can happen in football at any moment. At any moment. Yeah. Do you think the owners are loggerheads at what manager to go for, or are they going with a whole director of football manager at once? They talk about director of football. I know that's a fact. They're talking about Luis Campos as well. Mark Overmars. I take either of these two, Ian. I really would take them because at the end of the day, they're both quality director of football. Absolutely fantastic. Mark Overmars love to get someone young, right, and bring them up and then send them on for millions, yeah? But I don't know if that's going to happen in Newcastle, do you know what I mean? Because we got to be an elite team. We got to be elite players. We got elite fans. And if you look at the stadium, the atmosphere is absolutely electric, you know. So that's your cost on Sunday against Tottenham. That is absolutely amazing there. But I'm sure to get a director of football. But if Rafa do come, and I'm not saying he will, then there won't be a director of football because Rafa does not have a director of football unless he gets some of them really, really well. It'll be his choice, by the way. And please know, Rafa, why would any other fan that deluded wants Rafa? Yeah, take the total shine off the takeover. I'll leave that one to others to comment on that one, Paul. But one thing I will say, sort of thing, like I wouldn't have any complaints, yeah. But there's other managers that I'd take. I mean, if you give us any manager in the world who I'd take Diego Simeone because this guy is absolute world class. Yes, they're not going to play exciting football, but it gets you results, and he will frustrate the life out of you. It's as simple as that. I got Jim as well. No, his contract will cost a lot to buy out, and the owner of Everton won't let him go to us. But John, this manager situation has gone on too long. I don't know what Daniel will make of that one, Daniel. What do you think is common, Daniel? Excuse me. Yeah, I mean, I see what you're saying, but each to their own, I guess. But at the end of the day, I can understand your frustration. But me personally, I like to get a manager in by the Brighton game, if I'm honest, yeah. But you've got an international break coming up soon. I've got an international break myself, going to Rome on November the 19th for a week. So, and Dan said, that's ridiculous. People need to remember where we have come from. A month ago, we had Ashley and Bruce. It's ridiculous to say Rafa isn't good enough. Let's not get arrogant, Daniel. Beautiful said. Well said. Well said. Listen, at the end of the day, Rafa is an elite manager, yeah? But I'm afraid, I hate to say it, he's not at an elite club at this moment in time in Everton, yeah? I mean, Everton are a terrific club, but let's be real. But, you know, it's just not happening in a minute, you know what I mean? Lost 2 home games on the bounce, and Everton fans are absolutely furious about that. Not good, man. And Johnson, Rafa has never back by the cocky twat. Imagine if he came back on the stably, the money that is available, he would be able to get anyone he wants. Yeah? When you mean anyone he wants, you talk about Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi? Probably not. I mean, I take Victor Osimhen for Napoli all day long. The guy's absolutely brilliant. I've got 20 people watching live, by the way, and big up to each and every one of you here in the chat. Please, I said chat, sorry, in the channel, please subscribe if you already haven't done so. I think most of you have anyway. And I've got Jordy here giving to you. That's how Leonardo Jardim is down who is favourite to become our next manager after a fake Twitter account linked into our club. So the Fonseca and Favre rumours could be BS as well. That's interesting. Do you know what I mean? I just wish, in my opinion, and I could be wrong with this, I wish the club come out and say the latest match situation and we stop this rumours once and for all, you know? Because end of the day, to stop the rumours going on, they need to come out and say something, do you know what I mean? But that's their choice. We've got to wait and see on that one. John, we need a manager. Of course, it takes time to bed a new system. Yeah, I've got to be honest with you, Ginger. I can't see what you say because, again, if it happened in the board, they would be running straight away. It makes me wonder if Rafa sets the team up to get beat, hoping Everton is sacking. I shouldn't be laughing, but I see your point, Gary. Sacking, now, he will walk straight into Newcastle. Jobs for John. You know what? It's like players down tools and get beat to get managers to sack. anything can happen, yeah. But he's Everton manager at the minute. He's at Everton, yeah. See what he does, and then see what happens. Any news from Everton? Don't let you know, but I can understand your points, yeah. And Daniel, fantastic words. Thank you, John. We are used to club business being done in public. These owners are the real deal. Correct. Glad this is being done in silence. That's how professional deals are done. Have patience. The right deal will be done. Totally agree. Nice words, Daniel. As much as I was a fan of Rafa in the first spell at the club, I want to see a manager who has an attacking mindset because regardless of the players Rafa has available, he always picks defensively. That's the thing. You've got to coach defense first, and then once you get that defense sorted out, then work on to attacking side. You know what I mean? It will take time, but believe you and me, it'll come off. And I've got Ginger as well. John, Rafa having been an elite manager over 10 years, saw him yet. Even Frank Lampard's a smart idea, but now he's built the Chelsea side we played this Saturday. Yeah, cool, fair enough. See where you come from. Patience is key. Time with time about who comes into our club. Yeah. I'm going to take my words back now and I say, look, people say you need to get one in ASAP and people's got to be patient about it sort of thing and do things in the quiet. I've got Paul Rafa wasn't good enough for Napoli, Real Madrid, Newcastle, Delempur, and now Everton. Yeah, fair enough. Listen, I mean, first season at Napoli, he spent £72 million, right? And he didn't spend a lot, but he bought the players who were good enough for his Napoli team. Got in the Champions League and didn't get past the playoffs, unfortunately. Rafa could only play the players he had when he was here. He did his best with the players he had. Yeah, true. Do special likes. I got 20. I did have 20 people watching at the minute. Dropped down to 25. I want to get down to 50 to up to 50 to 100, by the way. Doing okay tonight. Probably best getting his new manager during international breaks so they have more time with the players and staff. Cool. Good evening to Ian. Ian, I've got to sort that money out for you, by the way. If you hadn't turned up Newcastle, I'll give you that money back, okay? Let us know. And good evening to you, Jules. I hope you're okay. The problem with fans, they look after Rafa's past, but when you look at Klopp's, Pep, Flick, Nagelsmann, they are elite managers. Rafa isn't even in the top 10 list. Yeah, fair enough. Rafa wasn't back to Newcastle. He was told he could sell players and no replacement. Rafa was held back by Ashley. Anyways, I don't mind really, just as long as it's the right choice for the club. Yeah. Whoever comes in as manager at Newcastle, Daniel will back us on this one. I will back the manager. It's simple as that. Back him all day long. Rafa won't get that. He has Everton EF, return investment, and a few injuries who have him flying. Hit the likes button, everything. Thank you, Tom. Thanks very much indeed. Look at Rafa's time at Liverpool, Real Madrid. He played defensively there, but it's defensive football, wins the games and honours. I couldn't care less what style of football is used as long as he's winning games. Yeah. This is the thing, right? I mean, we talked about a lot of Rafa, yeah. Hardly back Fonseca. I mean, Fonseca has been mentioned for a couple of days. But I listened to Ben Jacobs on NBC Matters today with Steve Wraith, and basically, Ben Jacobs was at Roma for 6 months, and he's basically saying that the football isn't exciting and it's always repetitive as well. But I don't believe that. He does play good football, by the way. It's attacking football. Let's hope that if it's him, I will back him. Everton fans used to have patience with Rafa. Billy's making excuses already for Rafa. And if it's a hand, and I've got Tom. Where do you think our next one's going to come from? Oh my God. I think, me personally, Brentford or home. Probably Burnley and Norwich at home. And we need to win those 3 games to have any chance of doing something for January. That's a good question there, Tom, by the way. And do smash it up, by the way. Dan, I'm sure a new manager will be appointed soon. Still just buzzing that Ashley Bruce has gone. So, yes. Daniel, I report Camden. I've got MD. Rafa Fonseca, of course, he plays a lot of attacking football. Yeah, a lot of people said, I'll follow his progress at Roma. I mean, but he couldn't beat the big teams in Serie A. That's the thing. Got him 5th, then got him 7th, and then he lost his job in place of the special one. Going to be a crack episode against Chelsea, especially since both Ashley and Bruce has effed off into the sunset. Yeah. Not excuses. Look at the table. Look at what he spent at Everton. Pure facts. He only spent something like 2 million. The amount he spent on Greer and Andros Townsend. That is it. I've every confidence these owners will get the right person in and do the job, no doubt. They're working hard behind the scenes. Yeah. Gotta be patient there. They're professional people, and hopefully they give us some good news very, very soon. And I've got John as well. Fonseca has never been tested in the Premier League. John, neither this Pep, Klopp, Wenger, Tuchel. They never managed in the Premier League. Look where they are now. Yeah? Give Fonseca a chance if and when he does come through. Everton come here and got freebies in the summer on the Rafa, such as Andros Townsend, who has been a decent player so far. Yeah, it has indeed. And MD, hopefully we scrape a draw against Chelsea, so you can build on that. We have more than decent attacking players, so attacking matches for me. Then I've got Mark as well. I just read a piece on the internet, and Leonardo Jardim has shortened massively from 66 to 72 feet after a Sky bet. But John, do you know much about him in French football? You know what? I've heard of the name, but I don't know this guy well. The thing is with Jardim, he does play positive attacking football. What I do know, he plays 4 at back. He doesn't play 3 at back or 5 at back. He just plays 4 at back, 4-4-2, 4-5-1, or 4-2-3-1. Depends on the opponents, yeah. But he's done some good bits of Monaco. I think so in the league room, by the way. And he coached Bernardo Silva and Falcao. I think I could be wrong on that. I don't particularly want Rafa either, but to see it, he's like an elite manager. It's ridiculous. For me, in my opinion, he is an elite manager. I know Ginger is not going to agree with us on that, but listen, he is still decent. And Bassam would love to have him back as well, as in Holly. Jardim has a lot of bullshit. It came from Twitter speculation from a fake account. I heard a lot of people said that the day as I speak. Are the home games still shown in pubs around Newcastle? I'm sure they are. But if you go on to He Goes Me, I'm sure they use that. Excuse me. Just look at these comments, by the way. M saying hi, by the way. I would say no to Jardim as the only time he was good when he was at Monaco. Yeah, I totally agree there. But there's names banning out every single time, every single day. Oh, just got a text message saying that I'm going to get my new mobile phone next week. And I've got Merseyside Mags as well, 2-1 to March on Great Show. Excuse me. Yeah, let's hope we win the game. And everyone's saying it, by the way. So, yeah, so what do you think the score's going to be on Saturday? Do you think he should play a 4-2-3-1? Do you think he's going to go 3-4-3 or even a 4-4-2? I mean, if he plays 4-4-2, I won't complain because it's an old-fashioned way of playing football. 2 midfielders, 2 wide players, and 2 up top. No problems at all. What time do you reckon we get there on Saturday? I'm hoping to get for about 12ish, Daniel, if I can do it. So I'll get for about 12 o'clock. I'm going to leave here early in the morning and then between 12 12:30. So, yeah. You have to let us know where to meet you guys, and our show will be there. And Miron should start. I hope he does. I really want him to start as a 10 role in a 4-2-3-1. And I did say Longstaff in the home. I changed him to Willock alongside Hayden. And we see how good those two are. Willock has to start if he is fit. And I've got my green screen in the background there, as you can see. So, yeah, I mean, the fact of the matter is, I'm buzzing for Saturday, man, because this should be a good game. But we have to give it a right go. And do that, everyone should be having fun. The episode is going to be electric. It's going to be amazing. And I've got a few more comments about it. We reserve at 12:30. Hope so. And I've got John, if you're coming to the match on Saturday, will you be doing the striptease outside the club show like you promised Effa not long ago? Definitely not. Definitely not. Tell you what, get Bianca Westwood. She might do it. They're supposed to do that. Shell's not happy about getting first team football. Would you start them on Saturday? 100% I would. 100%. Because Kieran Clark is not good enough. I mean, what does Shaw want him not to start in football games? Yeah? What does Kieran Clark has to do to start in football matches? Yeah? Has he been sleeping with someone the night before? Jesus Christ. Honestly, man, I just don't get it. I really don't get it. I'm not going to cost Kieran. He's just not good enough for Newcastle anymore. And Paul's made a good point. if you're looking at British managers, what about Scott Parker or Michael O'Neill, ex-players and both doing well? They are at the minute, but I think, no disrespect for Scott or Michael, I think these new owners will want an elite manager coming through the door. It's unfair on those two, man, but Scott Parker is doing fantastic at Bournemouth. I think he'd be decent for Newcastle in the future. Who knows? Might need to win a couple of the big games in deadly December if we don't get wins. November, another final home win against Man U would do nicely. You just never know. Can you imagine that? I've got respect for Man U fans as well, but I've got a lot of followers who supports Man United, looks after us, by the way. And you know what? Would I love if we beat them? I would definitely start Fabian. I would as well. What does he have to do to get in that team? 2 man of the matches in the Swiss national team the last 2 games, and he doesn't even get that game. Absolutely ridiculous. Say no more on that. Can't wait to see what war flags have got planned. I'm buzzing, Daniel. I'm buzzing. Rafa gets us. He gets the club. He gets the people. He gets the area. Just a pity he did not hold out for a bit longer. A man that always said he was their first choice, #1 pick. Yeah, gutted, man. That's just how football is. That's how it is. He couldn't wait any longer. He just couldn't wait any longer. Shame. I miss your autograph, John, and will you be bringing any pictures along the sign? Nothing, mate. Just donate us on my channel, mate. Just donate us. That'd be. Just do us a super chat if I can get it working. Jones will probably do a better job of defence by himself than the whole back four we have. True. Hope he's kicked them in the arse this week with training. I hope he does. World class are class. Just wish they would use some of the older flags, just as legends once more often. That's a good point there. That's a good shout. Fair shout. Do you think they will be managing place after the Chelsea game? Again, so we have to wait and see. But I like it to be. We have to wait and see. But my understanding is, and I could be wrong in this, but they want a short-term contract, a short-term manager, until they get an elite one in the summer if we stay up. And then MD at the minute, I think we'll take Eddie Howe to the end of the season. Not a bad shout. I will now shut up about it if we beat them. Yeah, that's cool. Come on, mate. I'm not going to read it. I'm not going to read that at all whatsoever. But no chance. So I'm going to give another 5 minutes, maybe another 10 minutes before I wrap this channel up, by the way. So who would you take as manager for Newcastle? I mean, Everson Fonseca. I'm getting names of Eddie Howe. I'm getting all sorts of names coming up in a minute. Lampard, Gerrard. I'm getting Pierre Favre as well. He's been mentioned quite a bit. And listen, names are out there as well. Would love to take this Newcastle job. Conte's ruled himself out, which I can understand. John, who? Sorry about that. Just got the question, Tom. John, who's going to win the Carabao Cup? I mean, Man City are out anyway. So for me, I would not be surprised if it'd be Liverpool or West Ham. Chelsea in there. It's tough call. But for me, I'll have to go with Liverpool because they're playing well in a minute. For some, Elliot Dickman, you know the truth was that there, didn't you? I don't know much about him, by the way. He used to be at Sunderland, right? But I just don't know a lot about this guy. But, you know, I hope he does well. And I hope he brings these young players up to the standard that we were lacking at the minute. Because our academy is terrible at the minute. Terrible. I've heard it's going to be a Diego Maradona to the end of the season. Oh, get out of it, man. That's disrespectful, man. He's passed away, man. Don't disrespect him, man. Don't diss him. Look, he was a fantastic player. For me, one of my favourite players of all time, yeah? But don't disrespect him, mate, yeah? Don't disrespect him, yeah? I've got to move swiftly on. They will not be in hiding place on Saturday against Chelsea. If you don't bond or work as a team, then Graham will have words and make them team. Watching back the match and see what went wrong. Yeah, I totally agree. Bruce don't do that, doesn't he? Thing with Lampard and Gerrard, they haven't been managing long enough to have the experience with the position or squad we have. Yeah, this job is gigantic. It really is. And PD Padlock for me. He wouldn't be bad, you know. So I was going to say, I'm going to wrap it up here, in fact, because I ran out of words now, yeah. So I'll be back another channel at 9 o'clock. and with a Chelsea fan. And I was going to say, yeah, John, totally agree, man. I mean, if he does that again, then I will do something about it very, very quickly. That's distasteful for a legend that played for Napoli for 7 seasons, right? Won 2 Serie A titles, yeah? And the UEFA Cup in his time from 1984 to 91. That's distasteful, man. Reece James, Terence Richie on Saturday is almost inevitable. He's got to be dropped, Richie. He needs to be dropped, Richie. Bring Lewis on, pace for pace. That's what we need. And if you don't, and if you let him go, he'll destroy you. Ask Arsenal what they've done. They could have scored 4 or 5 that day, you know. Arsenal Norwich, wow, 7-0. Wow, not good, not good. Listen, I'm going to wrap it up, guys, but thanks for coming on, by the way, because there's another show, I believe, on Paul's channel at 8 o'clock, so I think you'll watch that as well, guys. And I'll be back at 9 o'clock on a different channel, and I should let you know who it is. And if you do like the video, please, please, please take a like on the video, right? And do smash the likes up, subscribe as well. And I should be back on my own channel tomorrow to do the live press conference reaction and see what Graham Jones will have to say. And I hope it's positive things. And I'm looking forward to it, to what he have to say. And when we do get a new manager in, I'll show you on the cuts as well, live. See what this new manager have to say to us as well. I hope it's positive things. I hope it's great things. Who knows? And then I'll be up for the match on Saturday. So please, please, please come up to us, chat to us on Saturday. Go out for a drink, whatever it may be. Who knows? But listen, thanks for joining. And do leave your comments in the sections down below and tell us who would you pick as your first 11? Who would you be your new manager? And what do you think the score's going to be? I'm saying 2-0 to Chelsea. Unfortunately, my heart's saying we want to win. Head says it's going to be Chelsea 2-0. But until then, guys, thanks for watching. Have a fantastic evening. Take care.